Then they start rejecting. No, I'm a Moor. I'm an Egyptian. Because if you a Moor, what you got to do? Nothing. I'll help you out. You ain't got to do darn nothing. Run your darn mouth and act smart. And say you are a citizen beyond American citizenship and you are not, the laws of America ain't applicable to you or whatever.
Yeah, okay, go rob a bank right now.
They write to me all the time. They write to me at work. You know what I'm saying? I be reading these people, you know what I'm saying? They bring me their letters and be like, I am of the Moorish temple. The credit laws do not apply to me. I'm like, get that stuff up out of here and put that thing back on this darn credit. Anybody listening, black butt? What's wrong with him? They be writing this stuff to get on my, I be wanting to write things, but your butt is not Moorish. You're darn Hebrew, now pay your darn pills. Stop being stupid. Like somebody gonna take that, he's a Moor, let me take that right off. Oh, shut up. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They believe these lies. We told them, we tell them all the time, we made a YouTube video telling these people you're not Moorish. Every day, y'all go to my YouTube right now. Every day somebody comment on there arguing. Somebody, oh, look at this. They call me Uncle Tom all the time online. They feel like I'm representing the government. Everything I be talking about, somehow I'm representing the government. And I'm trying to keep black people down by telling them that they not Moors. Even though I showed them all the evidence in the world for it. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Don't y'all know the history? If you got a slave, right, you got real people that are Moors, right? You got Moors, and they black. And you got a white person that look at them. What white people say now? We all look alike, right? All right, so if you got this black person, from the white people's perspective, look just like you, and he's a Moor. But these white people treat him with respect. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to make him a slave. They ain't calling him the N-word. They're not doing none of that. They treat him with respect. Your black butt, they whipping you on the back. And when that white person walk up to that other one, they don't know the difference. They get to call him the N-word. He say, no, I ain't no N-word. I'm a Moor. You better watch your mouth. Because George Washington made a deal with the King of Morocco. And the King of Morocco said, I'll make trades with you under these conditions. You treat my people that's over there right. When my people come to visit, you treat them right. My people that was already there, you treat them right. So if you a black slave getting your butt whipped, and you see this Moor that from their perspective look just like you, and he get respect as soon as he say he a Moor, your smart self, what you gonna start doing? Moor! You better not hit me with that. I'm a Moor. I've been a Moor the whole time. I just found out, but I've been a Moor. And so you say it. And you say it and you repeat it. And you love your kids. You know your kid, you had a hard life. You've been whipped on your back, but that thing worked for you. And you love your kids. What you going to teach your kids to say? You're a Moor. You tell these people you're a Moor. Back in your day, and Mother's Day and all that stuff, was it strict for us to dress a certain way, to represent ourselves a certain way? Why? Why did the parents do that to their kids? I love my kid. I don't want my kid to be turned around from a job. These people will kill my kid from drinking from the wrong fountain. You think I'm going to tell my kid, go drink from whatever fountain you want? No, you leave these white people alone. You represent yourself. Keep your head up. Look them in the eye when you talk to them. Don't be talking that hoopity-joopity around them. I love my kids. You don't think we did that as slaves? We see these people and say, you know what? Nah, you are more. Through that, we gave up our own history. It was the wrong thing to do, don't get me wrong. But at least we can look and see why people did it. Now we get this far, and because our history has been taken away from us, and that some of it we gave away, right? Now we look back and we look at it and we say, we can't even trace ourselves back, so now we have people that still deceive to this day. Because they open up a book, and they see something that their great-great-grandfather wrote, saying, I'm a Moor. And they say, you know what? I'm a Moor too. So they start this whole Moorish temple thing based off of all lies. Not realizing who sold the slaves to the Europeans. Moors. Who made the map for the Europeans to get here? Moors. Make a fool out of us every darn time. But nobody teaches the people these things. So we walk around, we bumping our head everywhere, and we scared to believe in anything.
Like
right?
What country was conquered for them to take all of the...
You gonna conquer all of Africa?
No.
I mean, you can't have it both ways. Black power, I got my African church. It's black power, right? You know what I'm saying? Black power, what I'm saying? Pan-Africanism, all that, right? All that. Africa is the greatest nation or the greatest continent in the world, right? All that, right? We black power, Africa, Africa, Africa. So now, you can't have a vote. If Africa is the most powerful, you mean tell me these white folks just walked in there and just took slaves?
Just took everybody.
Just walk in there and say, no, I want him. Give him to me. That's how that thing happened? Or did somebody make a transaction? So if somebody made a transaction, now you mean to tell me that these noble African people just traded on themselves? Nah. Somebody was a grunt in that group. Somebody was an unlike group. I wish I had a map. Where's my map? I wish I had a darn map. So I'll tell you how the slave trade happened. Up here, you got Portugal and you got Spain, right? Right down here, you got Northern Africa. All Northern Africa today is what type of people? Arabs today, right? So you had Northern Africa. I'm going to tell you how it became Arabs. You had Northern Africa and the Moors, which a lot of them were Muslim, black Muslim people. The Moors took over Spain. They was from Northern Africa. They took over Spain, they took over Portugal. After a while, the Portuguese and the Spanish, they wasn't having that stuff no more. So they said, you know what? We getting your butts up out of here. But guess what? Who else lived in Spain and Portugal? Hebrews. Right? Who are also black. So from the white man's point of view, what are he looking at? Get all y'all butts out of here. Just like they do us today. They don't care where you from. Get all y'all butts is filthy. Get all y'all butts out of here. So all of them went out. But the Moor didn't like us. So you know where they picked us up from as slaves? In West Africa. So it's North Africa, West Africa, way down here. So they had to push us down. Why weren't we in North Africa? Literally, I wish I had the map right. Literally, it's like a hop skip. Like you can swim from Spain or the tip of Portugal, that peninsula. You can swim from that to Africa. Literally, you can swim. Right? You can see the other edge. It's right there. Why, if we left Spain, got kicked out, all the Moors stayed right there in the north. They right there in the north. Why weren't the Hebrews there? Where did they go? They went all the way down in the west, to West Africa, down southern. Because the Moors didn't like us and they kicked us out. They pushed us down. And you know what they named it, if you look at the old maps? Negro land. And then inside of that Negro land, you got another place on a map, I'll show it to you, called Kingdom of Judah. Right here, West Africa. Right? And that's where they picked us up from. They didn't pick no slaves up from North Africa. They picked slaves up from West Africa.
Sao Tome was over there too.
Sao Tome. Right? Picked them up right from West Africa. They make a fool out of us. Why didn't the Moors get taken? They was closer. If you're going to take some slaves, I don't like Moors, I don't like Hebrews. Let's just throw it out there, right? Moors is right next darn door to you. You can swim across and get their butt. Why didn't the Moors become slaves? Why didn't you have Moors being taken from even the people who think they Moors right now? They'll tell you we weren't slaves. That's a myth. They'll tell you slavery, that slave trade, that was a myth. They ain't gonna take it. They admit Moors wasn't no darn slave. Everybody know Moors wasn't no slave. So the only thing they can say is either you thought you was a slave, but you really wasn't. You were really a Moor, which is a lie. Or the Moors sold your butt out, which is the truth. Start believing these people. This is our history. That's why we got to go into it. Once the Most High God start laying this stuff out for you, you start looking at the stuff these people say and be like, nah, that don't even make half sense. That don't even make half sense. You just poke holes right in their stuff and they can't say nothing to you. All they going to get is frustrated and start calling you what? Uncle Tom. Keep going.